for Todd Gurley. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And the ball is knocked out, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray on the screen. This is Edmonds. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray able to find Isabella. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals. Murray now.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona 1st. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll go out of bounds. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. 10 more there and another 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run. This is Walton. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. To throw is Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. 3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Murray now to throw, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now Goff on 1st down. That'll be caught by Cup. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Goff. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
A gain of 15. First down, Arizona.
Here's Murray from midfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Murray with a 3rd and long. Flush to his right. And Murray fighting. Lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. Still going. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
43 the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Here's Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Tighten up. Go, 12. Let's go.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Room here to run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley. His 4th touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Escaping the pressure right, and his throw here's incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Check, 59.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
41's the mic. Defense wins championships, baby.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Hey, let's get this. We go. 76.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Murray, open man is Kirk, complete. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Murray now on 1st down. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona 1st. They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd and a yard. Murray flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Murray going to throw. Stepping up. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit and, in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. But I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Gurley again here on first down. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the twitch. Hey, watch it, watch it. Shoot. Maverick.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Space to maneuver at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Let's see what you got. Alert flare. He's coming. Double.
76, tell him. 76, turbo.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Murray now, 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Open man completes it to Butler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. First down, Murray. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. On first down, it's Walton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. On first down, it's Gurley. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check 26, check 26. He's crashing. He's checking.
Recon, 132 fighter. Maverick.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Check 31. 6 guys. Check 6.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll try the air now with Goff. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Check 43.
Hey, 76. 76. 76.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit. But how about the comeback? I mean, he came back.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back in the 9. Aaron Donald getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Like 41. We've got to wedge that up. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
12.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's
11.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
With the score, Rams 14, Cardinals 13.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Swift.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Bang!
5.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Looking for Woods that time, and now it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Goff, forced out to his left. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Cut. 180.
You. Shit.
Hey, kill.
Watch twist. Check out.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd and 2, Murray looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that, second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Murray now on 1st down. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check, nickel, nickel, nickel. Kill, kill, kill. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
36, 36.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Say. Check 4, check 4. Hey.
2 for 1, 2 for 1.
He's checking.
Obama.
Check. Check out.
4 down.
Kill.
Turbo,
Kill.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Check 24, check 24. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check 99.
Hey, shell.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
SOS.
Cal, you won.
What's the
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
I got one.
And they take a knee. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Rams, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly.